and hopes that were high in the heat of September can wilt and die in the chill of November. November can be cold and gray. November can be surly, with bitter rain upon the world and winter coming early.
Headed out of school here, time to go set up for the Dolphins at Redskins game. First Sunday of Advent. Let's do it. 33-17 Dolphins. Earlier in the week, I got an email from Will McDaniel, one of my favorite Dolphin buddies, lives down in Atlanta, Georgia. He recalls the 1990 Dolphins at Redskins game. The Dolphins were 9-2 and the Redskins were weak. They were bad. And they put up close to 500 yards, did the Redskins, on the Dolphins defense and won 42-20. Yeah, I don't need that to happen this year. Looking for 9-3 for the first time since 2001 are the Dolphins. And I'll be cheering at the 909.
When the big dogs come out. Can't roll the big dogs. Stay on the ball.
Let's go Dolphins.
The Little Caesars Fox NFL kickoff is delivered by Little Caesars, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Pizza, pizza.
Tyreek Hill is one of two players in NFL history with at least 1,300 receiving yards and 10 receiving touchdowns before December. He'll try to keep that hot streak rolling today in Washington. And after a
Let's go Tyreek.
Sam's Matt Canada.
Forward, yeah, great. I texted him and told him fantastic.
There we go. That's all we needed. There we go.
There it is. That's a tough kid.
A lot of people predicting a Philadelphia appearance in the Super Bowl. How about some Dolphin action, huh?
And you can see Tom's full interview next hour on Fox NFL Sunday. Devontae Smith's Eagles currently have the best record in the NFL, but are they the best team in football right now? Colin Cowherd gives us his take.
Winning in the NFL is never easy, and Philadelphia sure hasn't made it easy on themselves.
Nick Sirianni is going to have this team fired up. Time for the Easy to Celebrate, brought to you by Bud Light. Jalen Waddle celebrated a season-high 18 catches for 114 yards last week. Today, he gets a shot at Washington's 30th ranked pass defense. We'll talk Dolphins Commanders when kickoff returns.
All right. Let's go Dolphins.
Tua Tagovailoa has been as hot as the city he represents. He currently ranks third in the NFL with 22 passing touchdowns so far. And much of Miami's success this season can be attributed to their offensive line. But as tackle Teron Armstead recently found out, no amount of talent can protect you from Cooper Manning.
It's the Manning Hour, cracking jokes to get bread. Rhyme so hard, you got that 5 o'clock alarm head. New Orleans to Miami.
Teron Armstead.
Why are you messing with my mic? I'm so excited. I got left tackle Teron Armstead, Miami Dolphins. Welcome to the Manning Hour, my friend.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Cool. Y'all got some strong jeans.
You think so? These are sweatpants. These are not jeans. What are you talking about? I was a little nervous, but now I'm feeling kind of.
You nervous? I don't think that.
What about my vibe? You picking up? I'm kind of dressed as the hot guy in Miami.
Yeah. It looks familiar. Shoes, the watch.
Is Mike McDaniel the hottest guy in Miami right now?
I'm not sure how to answer that, really.
Now, when you come into the recording studio, are you a completely different person? Are you Teron on the field and then T-Stead in the studio?
I won't say I necessarily have an alter ego. I'm always me.
I don't have an alter ego. I just have a big ego.
I can see that.
Are you the best rapper in the NFL?
Oh, humble as they come. You know what I mean? So I won't take that. But I think I'm nice. We did the Madden soundtrack with Darren Waller. We're live. It's a lot.
I'm excited to collab in the studio today.
Yeah, here we are. Let's do it. Yeah. It's Big T standing big coat. We taking off in the booth. You know that we stepping with power. It's the Manning Hour.
He's good. Yeah. Coop couldn't say anything because
Hype man.
All right, Dolphins lead the league in passing and total yards per game. They're second in scoring. Julian, what about this offense makes them so effective?
Well, they use a lot of their motion, and they use a lot of their plays that marry each other, meaning they all look the same pre-snap. Let's get into the film. You watch this first play. It's a run play. They use Tyreek as a decoy. They get numbers. Waddle takes 2, goes in and blocks the force, and you get a 3rd and 1, which is a first down. The second time, they use the tight end for the motion. They see they have 3 on 2, 3 offensive guys versus 2 defenders, and they get a 3rd and 1 there. Last time, they used Tyreek versus jet motion. They give that same screen action, and then all of a sudden, it's a counter to the screen. They hit the seam up the middle, and it's a touchdown. Pre-snap, they marry everything together. They make defense have to communicate, and they make defense have to literally defend every square inch of the field.
Charles is happy he doesn't have to defend that or that guy.
Not how you line up, it's how you wind up.
Oh, I like that. Well, remember that.
They play with your eyes, though. That's what they always motion and stuff.
You know how you get them?
But if you can figure out how they're going to end up, you got them.
You know how you get them? You got to get physical. You got to get physical with them at the line of scrimmage. You knock that timing off. You get Tua, make him on his 3rd read. That's the old Belichick.
I like that, and I like when your nose curls up and you start in that little.
Hard-nosed football. I just want to get physical.
All right. Well, just a few weeks ago, we were standing here. Is Jordan Love even the future for the Packers? The sky is falling.
They don't play this game to survive, to exist. Instead, to thrive. And at this level, often, the symphony is in disarray. In this league, chaos is coming. Who can dance with disorder? Turn a challenge into an opportunity. And when the world spins so fast, the greats, they slow it all down. Find your measure. Find your control.
That's it.
Today, a rematch, a chance for redemption, or further validation. 2 rosters that realize off-script is no sweat, just a runway for innovation. Hand them one frenetic note, and we still hear a harmonic sound. Within the chaos, we all get to sit back, witness, and ask. Oh my goodness! They do that. It's week 13 on Fox. Thank you, guys. Great job. Outstanding.
Well, Miami Dolphins may be the most exciting team in football, but you probably should be when you're led by a guy nicknamed the Cheetah. Tyreek Hill continues what could be a record-setting season as his first-place FINS play on Fox in about an hour from now. Hey, from the AFC, you start looking at the playoff picture there. And right now, the Texans and Broncos are just on the outside, and they face each other today.
Yeah, the winner of this game has a chance. The loser, I don't think, does. But get ready, NFL.
Confidence. They expected to be here all along. DeBoer said there's a real case for his team to be ranked #1 and stressed that the Rose Bowl is the most preferable location because of location and travel and the history of that game, especially in the final year of the Pac-12. And DeBoer marveled at the coincidence that the last time Washington won a national championship was in the Rose Bowl against Michigan on January 1st, 1992. If they play in that game, it'll be 32 years to the day of their last title, Reese.
And Molly, Washington does have an edge.
Remember, at the top of the hour, your early game, it's fun if you're a Dolphin fan this year.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. First year of YouTube TV. Been some buffering problems every now and then. Not horrible, but should be better. Greg is watching. Look at that beautiful setup.
Well, not for sure, but he may get there. He's still on pace to surpass it. He needs 66 reception yards today to pass Mark Clayton for the Dolphins record of 1,389, set in 1984.
Tyreek.
That like yesterday, and I used to go, holy smokes, who's going to catch this? And here's Tyreek Hill, a lot of games left on record pace for the history of the National Football League.
Right, and then, Tua Tagovailoa, you got to give him a lot of lot of credit for keeping himself healthy, for going through all that work in the offseason to make sure he knew how to hit the ground and when to get rid of the football. He has the fastest get-out time of passing the ball of anybody in the NFL right now. He's right around 2.1 or so. You know, that's amazing.
It's funny. We talk about all the weapons and the amount of speed on
I like who led it. Robert Hunt, December calendar.
Because we've seen what Tua has done, but that work, I'm glad you brought that up. The work he's put in to help him stay healthy, and then on top of that, Jimmy, get rid of the ball is not a bad play. Get rid of it and not take hits and play for another down. He's been really smart.
Yeah, 6 games, and then 1 game he did come back to play. He was only out there for a play or 2, so he's back.
Achan is back.
785 rushing yards, second in the national.
The offensive line, Jimmy, most of those guys back today. It's a good sign.
We'll come back and talk about that as well in just a second. Kickoff straight ahead. You're listening to the Miami Dolphins Radio Network.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the Palm Beach.
Those windows, try to take that first throw away from Tua, see if you can pull the ball down, and then you can get after him in the pass rush.
Well, that's been the formula, right? When you get after Tua Tagovailoa, the Dolphins struggle. When he's protected, they do very, very well. We'll see if the weather's a factor today. Washington, a 2-score underdog at home. It should be fun.
Cash rules everything around me. Get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
That's cool. That's cool. Come on, Dolphins. Got Robert Hunt down there. Let him on the field. Got Robert Hunt up here. That touchdown nullified due to penalty last year, but that was fun 2 years ago.
2 historic NFL franchises have already met in the Super Bowl a couple of times. Miami beat Washington and Los Angeles to cap off the only perfect season in NFL history. And then in Super Bowl 17 at the Rose Bowl, Washington beat Miami 27-17. I apologize for the terrible Facenda imitation.
All right, so the captains will make their way to the center of the field in just a moment. The pre-game festivities have been completed, and the Redskins and Dolphins getting ready to kick it off here in Landover, Maryland.
Give me another huge game for the Miami Dolphins today. Boy, take care.
Yeah, down the stretch.
Yep.
You know, 5 weeks from this afternoon, 5 weeks from tonight, this season will be over for the regular season. Trey Blake is today's referee by winning this toss of the coin, and they have always given it back to the opposing team's offense to start the game.
This is Portland we use for today's coin toss. This side's heads, the other's tails.
It's too loud.
The other side's tails. Miami, you're the visiting team. It's your choice. Tails. His choice is tails. Give me those. Tail. You won the coin toss. You wanted to defer it. You won. We're going to defer to the second.
Dolphins win the toss yet again, Joe.
All right, you guys flip. Washington will receive to start the game.
And the Dolphins, of course, the goal of every NFL team is to go ahead and score right at the end of the half and come back and get it again to begin the second half. Let's pause 10 seconds for station.
Just saying.
And the Sirius XM
This is
app.
good, smelly. Did you just cut this today again?
All right, welcome back. Settled in this morning, and a lot of it lifted, but the pregame ceremony involved a lot of fog machines, I think. Sanders approaches, and we are underway here in Landover, Maryland, and that's another touchback for Sanders. And so Sam Howell and the Commanders' offense will start at their own 25-yard line. By the way, they are 14th in total offense, Joe, 9th in passing, but 25th in rushing. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage, uses his leg power to get a couple of yards, perhaps. But nice defensive work by Christian Wilkins, who gets off the bottom of that pile. Yeah. That second down and long. Back to throw, looking left, and throws a short hop to Johan Dotson, the former Penn State Nittany Lion, who's got 42 catches.
Pressure, but he's got time to get rid of it. It's a quick throw, and he's not even close.
Well, going against Ramsey,
and
too.
Jalen Ramsey was in tight. I think he saw him in tight coverage and made sure he threw it behind him and low.
And that is the concern of every defender. Antonio Gibson, now the running back, he's a bit shiftier than is Brian Roberts. Rolling to his right as Howell is going to toss it at the last second. Has a receiver who makes the catch, they're saying, on the side. Dotson kept his feet in bounds, at least at first. Thank you.
By the way, good play by Ron Rivera to get back on, get his team back out there and said, hey, let's get this thing rolling. Burn a timeout for the day.
Back to throw Howell over the middle. He's got a receiver. It's Curtis Samuel, the 7th-year wide receiver from Ohio State with his 48th catch.
Looked like a zone coverage too, Jimmy. With Dolphins like
across the formation. Back to throw, gets it into the flat, but right away.
Oh, good tackle. God.
Wrapped up and taken to the ground.
Byron Jones. Brandon. Called him Byron. What am I doing?
And Brandon Jones playing for Javon Holland today. The Dolphins' 45-yard line. Gibson, the running back. Howell out of the shotgun.
They bring some extra pressure, or they drop back in zone.
Let's see, Joe. Samuel goes to the slot to the left side.
They're bringing pressure.
They're coming after him, and he gets it away, but had to throw it
good.
Out of the outreach
Job defense.
Of John Bates, the backup tight end. So the Commanders.
Let's go Dolphins is going loud.
He's averaging 47 yards. A kick just gets it off. Fair catch called for by Berrios, and he takes it. The Dolphins start deep in their own territory. First attempt for Tua Tagovailoa with a scoreless ball game here in Landover, Maryland.
A couple of early blitzes to help out. I was wondering today, Jalen Phillips out for the season. Such a good pass rusher, Jimmy. And Vic, early in this game, has gone with some blitzes and had some success with it.
One thing we know about Vic Fangio, he knows how to get after a quarterback. Going against the wrong team when you're talking about, if you're worried about explosive plays. Because this Dolphin offense can get after it, as you know. You know what? It's a fun, exciting team to watch. That's the conclusion of the Miami Dolphins on both sides of the ball.
This offense got a bunch of track guys. Going to really go.
Raheem Mostert, the running back. Waddle flank to the left. Tyreek to the right. Tua flips out into the flat. And he's got his receiver. It's Jalen Waddle. Let's send down to Kim Bokamper. Game about 5. Bo?
Hey, continue on your thoughts about the defense. Not so long ago, they fired their defensive coordinator, Jack Del Rio. They've got
Waddle flank to the right, Tariq to the left. They hand it to Mostert. Mostert fighting for yardage. He'll be short of the first down marker by about 2 yards off the right side of that Dolphin offensive line. They've had trouble from this distance on third down. Waddle flank to the right.
3rd and 2. What do you do?
Achan goes in motion. He flanks.
Out of single coverage.
Right side. Back to throw. Tua looking. Throws it deep for Tyreek. He's got him. It's Tyreek.
Oh, man.
Gone. Nobody's going to catch him. 10.
Oh, baby. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, Dolphins. Woo! What a start. Uh-oh. What's this?
It didn't take long for Tua to find Tyreek. This place is going crazy.
Oh, man. Way to go, Dolphins. Woo! Jeez. Some single coverage on.
Explain to me how we see defenses every week go one-on-one with him on the outside with no help.
Yes.
And that happens.
That
happens. Ooh, good.
And the Miami Dolphins take a
sliced it
lead over the Washington Commanders. I almost did it, Joe. Here at Landover, Maryland, and boy, what a start to this football game. 7-0 Miami. You're listening to the Miami Dolphins Radio Network, presented by the Palm Beaches.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome
the
back
Palm
to
Beaches.
Hill, 1,404 yards receptions this year, which surpasses the Dolphin record held by Mark Clayton.
Oh man.
In 1984. And for Tua,
job, Tyreek.
His 21st game in a row with a touchdown pass. And this ball flies over the head of Pringle. And once again, the Commanders will start at their own 25-yard line.
It's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
Let me don't fight it. It's going to be a long day.
I agree. McLaren flank to the far right. Back to throw. It gets hit, but gets away from him. Now from the backside, outruns everybody and steps out of bounds. Joe, there were 2 or 3 defenders who had a shot at him, and they couldn't get Sam Howell.
Oh, is that Jerome?
Howell's got 4 receivers to his left. Back to throw, looking.
Get him, Van Gink, yes.
He's going to go down. It's Andrew Van Ginkel, his 5th sack of the year. back at the 20-yard
Oh, great
line,
start.
and the 56th time that Howell has been sacked this season, Joe.
Well, everybody's talking about Jalen Phillips. Where's the pressure come? How about that? Van Ginkel lining up in Jalen Phillips' position and beats a tackle on the outside and gets a sack. First one of this game. Wow, what a big play for that Dolphin defense.
Barrios to return. Way the punter. Second punt of this early football game. Left footer. Booms this one. Barrios takes it, rolls to his right,
Right.
and he's hit immediately and dropped. And so the special teams of the Redskins do a pretty good job. He's right around the 30-yard line of Miami. 7-0 Miami on top of the Commanders. 7:54 left to play. First quarter, you're listening to the Miami Dolphins Radio Network, brought to you by the Palm Beach. 7-0 Miami on top of the Commanders. 7:54 left to play here on a fairly nice day for football. It reminds me of fall football when I grew up in Pennsylvania. You know, the rain stopped this morning, temperature in the mid-50s. Not a bad day at all. Mostert, the running back. Pistol formation, Hill in motion now. Play action fake, looking downfield. Gets it out the Hill, but couldn't set his feet, and Hill couldn't come back to get the football. Incomplete. Miami will face 2nd and 10.
Boy, Tyree didn't work out. They had it covered.
Waddle flank to the left. Tua pitches it to the left side.
Ooh.
And H.
Good run. Yeah. Devon.
Back into the lineup.
Welcome back, Devon.
But the Redskins were ready. The Commanders were ready for that, Joe.
The Redskins. They are, Jimmy. They are the Redskins.
That pitch forward. So it really goes over Maryland. Waddle flank to the right. H-Chan in motion back.
There he is. Hold on. That a boy, Devon.
Jalen Waddle.
Oh, that's Jalen Waddle. God.
Have a square in front
Nice
of
hands.
Burgess, fourth-year safety out of
Check this play out again.
Yeah, he just breaks inside, and Tua's already got the ball thrown. He comes off his break.
Yeah, that's nice.
And the ball was right there after getting hit.
But, Joe, how about the throw of Tua to Hill? That's something we didn't talk about. You know, everybody's shocked by the blazing speed of Hill, but what a great play. A pitch to Mostert. Coming around the left side.
Go.
Back in.
Good run, Raheem.
Breaking that thing down. Terrell Burgess, the safety, with the stop at the Commanders' 35-yard line.
He made a cut, and you're right. He was about one real nice tackle, and he was going to be gone. Jason Sanders kicking a lot better on long field goals these last few games.
H-Chan in motion, back to throw Tua. Looking, flips it over the middle to Waddle. Waddle breaks a tackle. And another.
Good.
He's got enough to get inside the 30, but not enough for the first down. So the question
Good play.
is, does Mike McDaniel kick a field goal? Or no?
Come on, Jason
So a quarterback
Sanders.
throws it on a line, the ball rises. And it's very difficult. Sanders onto
Off
the
the
edge.
grass.
The kick is up.
Good hit.
Distance.
49er.
Good. Miami takes a
Good job,
10-3
Jason
lead.
Sanders.
The Commanders with 2:39 left to play, opening quarter. You're listening to the local Miami Dolphins radio broadcast presented by the Palm Beaches. The 49-yard field goal by Jason Sanders has given the Dolphins a 10-0 lead over the Redskins with 2:33 left to play.
Redskins. Good job, Jimmy.
Over Maryland. Once again, Brian Pringle, the return man.
Kind of start you wanted right here, boy. Jump out on these guys early, get some explosive plays and some stops defensively.
Sanders kicks it up. Boy, that almost went into the stands to the left. He's their leading receiver. They bring Brian Robinson back into the backfield. Howell under center on 1st and 10. They give it to Robinson. Robinson, their own 32-yard line with Miami leading 10-0. 2:27 left to play. Opening quarter. Gibson in the backfield now. Howell.
Oh, got him. Good job, defense.
Gets it off. His hand was hit from the backside. He wanted McLaren with a crossing route, but it's incomplete, and the Commanders will have to punt again.
Zach Sealer, big pass rush that time.
Yeah.
Sealer with 5 sacks on the year.
Oh, great pressure. Came through and came down low.
With his 3rd punt return of the day. We'll see what he can do with it. Another booming punt. Fair catch called for, and Marion takes it in. The Dolphins will have another
Takes me a little bit to learn.
Scored on their first two and lead the Redskins.
2:12 to go.
It's 10-0. I'm way out in front of you, Joe. 2:12, but I talk more, so it's okay. 2:12 left to play. Opening quarter, 10-0. Miami messed it up. First and 10 Miami. Deep in their own territory. Back to throw Tua. Dancing back there, rolling to his left.
Oh.
He's got a wide open Waddle who dropped it in the middle of the field at about the 38-yard. They try to run a screen pass to Hill. Hill trapped in the backfield, can't get away. And it's another loss for the Miami Dolphin offense. They'll punt from their own end zone. It was Darren Payne.
Or two.
Offense, number 0. The little man downfield, offense, number 74. Those penalties are both.
The return man. And Jake Bailey will kick it from his own end zone. Fair catch called for, and he'll take it at midfield. And so the Commanders have very good field position down.
First down.
Very good.
There you go.
That'll help
Very good.
position for the Miami Dolphin defense, that's for sure. They came up and fair caught it around the 47.
No! No! Van Gink! Van Gink! Oh! Yes!
Position, and we had right.
Fabio! Fabio! Woo! Van Gink!
Pick 6 for this Dolphin.
A.J. Dewey!
And Gink gets his first interception. And he has, Joe, played as well as anybody on this defense.
Yes!
How about that? Filling in for Jalen Phillips, playing more today to start this game, and Van Ginkel's got a
That away, Van Gink!
pick 6.
Straight out of Iowa.
Boy, they are fun to watch. Another big play for this Dolphins team. Jimmy hit him right between the numbers.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
Good 17-0.
Good job, defense.
Commanders.
Van Gink
55 seconds left to play.
in particular.
17-0.
What else can Van Ginkel do today? Anything else?
Pressure.
Woo!
He hasn't had a sack yet, but he's had pressure.
No, he did get the sack.
Did he?
Yeah, he got the
Oh,
sack.
that's right. They gave it to him. That's right. He's got 5 sacks on the year now.
Let's go, Dolphins.
Just,
and Joe, every time he...
A lot of suffering in this place right here. Well, not really suffering, but heartache.
No, they didn't give it to him.
Feels a whole lot better this year.
That's all right. I thought he kind of bounced off it. They're putting it down as a 32-yard pick 6 return for.
Woo! Let's go, Coach.
Well, again, threw it right at. It's always amazing to me. Sam Howell threw it right at him. I mean, it wasn't like he jumped up and made a great catch.
Joe Pringle
between the numbers.
Pringle, the return man, might as well just pitch a tent there in the end zone.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's the 4th time he's.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, Dolphin defense. Woo!
Wow, okay, you're on the road. You get an explosive play from Tyreek Hill. And now you get a score by your defense.
You get a 49-yard field goal by Sanders.
How nice a start is this for this team?
Joe, they're getting more and more Commanders from their own 25. On a fly sweep, Robinson takes it, crosses the 30, so he picks up half-decent yardage, taken down by Kahoo. Robinson in the backfield. Howell out of the shotgun.
What a beautiful Sunday it is.
Second down and a long 2. Give it to Robinson on a delay. He's got the first down out to the 40. Take it down.
Good quarter, Dolphins.
Sean Elliott. Let's send it down to Kim Bocamber. Bo?
They talk about that defense, and I'll tell you what, he's dialed up these guys. He understands what they like. He understands what they. He's put them in position to make huge plays out here, and I think they're the more comfortable they get each and every week. We're just going to see this defense get better and better and better, even with the guys that are dropping out with injuries, guys.
No question about it. 17-0 Miami. We've come to the end of the first quarter. Dolphins lead the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. You're listening to the Miami Dolphins Radio Network. The score is 17-0. The Miami Dolphins on top of the Commanders here in Landover. First and 10 for Washington at their own 40-yard line. By the way, Sam Howell, 3 of 8 for 19 yards and the 1 interception, the pick 6 by Van Ginkel. Action. Getting pressure, and he goes down. Second sack of the afternoon.
That's Ogba.
Emmanuel.
Looks like he got up, Jimmy. 91. Looks like he got himself a sack.
That would be his
Him number 39 in mass today, the opener.
Earlier, Van Ginkel had the initial hit.
Yeah.
It was actually split according to the official numbers.
Great play, 9-1.
Okay.
Visions of Cam Wake.
But Ogba just bull rushed the right tackle that time outside. How about this? We're
After a long Redskin run to the right, do it again.
Picks up maybe 3 or 4 yards down to the 30.
Phillips is excellent at, and you can see a difference between Ogba in there and Phillips. Now, certainly he got the sack for you, but there is some fall off with Jalen Phillips when he's not in the game.
But what about Van Ginkel? How does he set the edge? Does he do it well?
I think he's as good as Jalen. I think they both get up and set the edge really well. Force the ball back inside and
7 back to throw. Howell pressure gets it off downfield and it's incomplete just through the hands of Terry McLaren.
Wow.
In the end zone, being covered by Xavier.
Job X.
Who ran with him step for step.
Boy, you can't cover any better than that. I got to tell you, it's a heck of a throw.
Yeah, it was.
Because Howell got popped as he threw this football. Right down. Look at the hit, too. They're showing it again here. David Long on a big hit.
So they send Long, right? They send him from his linebacker
Good
position.
coverage.
Howell looking. End zone receiver open. Touchdown.
Oh.
Commanders. Now they say it's out at the 1-yard line.
Oh,
it
no.
was Curtis Samuel.
Going against Baker. Coverage.
Oh. I think Baker's hurt.
They have an injured Dolphin. It looks like you look at this and give it a touchdown because it looked to me as if Samuel actually, his foot slid out of bounds, so he's out. He's out at the half-yard line or 1-yard line.
Let's
Hope it's just a sprain.
17-0. The Dolphins on top of the Redskins. We're just under the Commanders. We're just under 37 left to play until halftime. Miami 17, Washington nothing. But the Commanders had the ball at the Dolphin 1-yard line following that catch by Samuel. The injured Dolphin was Jerome Baker. He's on the sideline. We'll try to get a report for you as soon as we can.
Oh, man. That'd be a huge loss.
For the Commanders. Robinson, the running back.
Back in the game in the middle.
From McLaren in motion. They give it to Robinson. He's hit at the goal line. Pushed back. The 1-yard line. Initial hit looked like by Long.
Well, yeah, a whole bunch of guys.
Duke
Job,
Riley
Duke.
in there too, Joe.
Duke Riley.
They run it quickly. So a quick pass to the right side. No signal yet. Touchdown to De'Ami Brown. They finally made a call. They ran basically just making a tackle. Might have been some friendly fire on that one too, Joe.
Oh, boy.
So the Commanders finally on the board.
Part of the key to having success is keeping
continuity.
Your guys healthy, and we've been lucky till last week, and losing a really good player, you don't want to lose another one.
Greg Blake, the referee.
Especially on the Dolphins side.
One was down inside the 1-yard line. Will be 3rd and goal. Please set the game clock for 11:33. Thank you.
Commanders offense. Joe, they've got Duke Riley playing in Jerome Baker's spot. If you just joined us, he went in to the locker room with an injury. They go quarterback sneak and try to push, and no signal yet, Joe.
Well, the mark that see early is going to be short again.
Yeah, it'll be 4th down. Inside the 1-yard line. Now they say touchdown.
Wow.
And it's hard because of the scrum in there to reverse that one.
That is a
lot. It's going to be a score. And Joey Sly on to the extra. Goal is down, kick is up.
Oh.
Well, so the Dolphins, we got a flag down, so we'll
Dolphins are outside. It's really good football teams.
fly approaches. Mario's the return man. That's out of the end.
Touchdown, Miami. Dolphins fans, get more of the great content you crave right now on the SXM app. Just search for
You know what? I brought lasagna around the time Kenny passed away, and I brought that with. So,
I must have forgotten. I mean,
I probably put it in your freezer and didn't say anything. So, no.
One of the things they try to do is they try to get everybody on the defense running out there, and then they want to kick this thing back. You see, get everybody involved out there outside the numbers.
Here, I can try it. Yes.
Good job, Tyreek.
I can put more.
Oh, what is going on here?
Benjamin St. Juice outside corner, and then the safety help from Cam Curl.
Mostert back in the football game. Hill in motion. Goes to the right, looking for him. Deep down the field. And he got him! What a...
Oh, baby! Woo! Woohoo! That away, Tyreek. They do it again.
Touchdown. Well, he saw that matchup with his fastest player, and he put it right on the money. Tyreek made the adjustment.
Wow.
What a throw and catch, man. Those two are dialed in with
Wow.
Tua to Tyreek again.
Praying for you, Jerome Baker. We need you too.
This happened.
But this is awesome.
Explosive plays together.
Tyreek now has 12 touchdown catches.
Yes.
60-yard play.
Woo!
And a 78-yard. And the kick is good. 24-7. The Dolphins on top of the.
Have a blast, Dolphins. You deserve it.
14 left to play until halftime. You're listening to the Miami Dolphins Radio Network, brought to you by the Palm Beaches.
If you want to win your fantasy football league, you need to listen to Fantasy Sports Radio.
Let the good times roll right there. Advent, first Sunday. It's been a run, but no feeling sorry, no woe is me. Just think of the good times.
Between Tariq Hill and Tua Tagovailoa. They had a 78-yard hook up earlier, and now a 60-yarder. And Tariq has 3 catches for 132 yards. Tua 9 for 12, 171, 2 touchdowns, and a quarterback rating of 156.2.
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Pringle, the return man, and Sanders kicks it out of the end zone. Speed. Just had to watch that play because the adjustment he made on the football. Tua got it out there just as quickly as he could because he knew he had the coverage he wanted, getting a little pressure, and just threw it up. And Tyreek was running to the post and adjusted mid-stride to go back to the outside. And the hardest thing about doing that is finding the football.
Well, I'll say one thing, too, because Tua has really put the ball out there where he can go and get it.
Howell going to run with it. Slides down at about the 29-yard line, so a gain of 4. Second down and 3. Gibson, the running back. Howell, shotgun, back to throw. Looking, getting pressure, rolling to his left. Gets out of that pocket, now throws it late. Samuel comes back and makes an outstanding catch. Back to throw, he's looking to his right, now left. And now he gets hit and goes down for another sack. Zach Sealer. He's got 6.5 sacks on the year now.
That is a 4-man rush.
92.
That pocket.
He's strong.
That's just a Steeler, man.
Giving assist to Wilkins, who's they ran a game.
Good
it
job.
looked like to me. Back at midfield now, the football.
Boy, that's
1.5 of those sacks. Third down and 17 from midfield for the Commanders.
Defense. Good fog.
Quarterback. They got a screen set up. The running back Gibson fumbles the football, and I think the Dolphins have it. If not,
Duke.
It's going to be a big loss anyway.
I think it's incomplete.
Like Gibson jumped on top of it, Jimmy.
Duke Riley hit him, I think, forced the fumble. Take a closer look on
That away, Duke. Come on in.
Yeah. I think Gibson was surprised.
I don't think that's a catch, but good defense.
Hey, we Doing it again today.
Yes. Punt it deep.
Keep on having fun, boys. Dig in. Go block a punt. Block!
They might have got a piece of that one, Joe. The ball, great bounce to the Dolphins.
Okay, we'll take it right there. Let's go get the 30 burger right now.
With
come on, Tua.
2 left to play in the second.
I thought they got this.
Is unbelievable. Just about
Van Gink. Love the quiet nature, humble, hardworking, Midwest right there.
For the effort, you know, he's playing almost every down today at that defensive outside linebacker / defensive end position, and he's in there on special teams trying to make huge plays.
First possession, 60 yards. Last possession. Now Mostert, the running back, takes a pitch left side, cuts back in, spins, and boy, he's so close to breaking. He picks up 9.
Yeah.
Dan Carl, the safety, makes a tackle.
Jimmy, there's a smell coming in here right now. I might not make it through this game.
Joe, there was a tennis player at the U.S. Open who said that it smelled like Snoop Dogg's living room. So that's kind of the wasting we're getting up here in our
booth. Might get kind of quiet up here.
Yeah. And off to Mostert cuts back inside. Just got the first down. There was no hold.
Good run. Raheem, nice effort.
He picks up the first.
T-Stead, great job out there. Nice wrap in the pregame.
Seed starts. I want to get you really look at this thing, Jimmy. It's been the explosive plays, been the difference in this game.
Crosses money yard, takes the handoff, sweeping to his left, breaks a tackle, gets pretty good yardage on it, Joe, for what looked like nothing at all. Cam Curl, the safety, with the tackle.
That's a good looking play right there.
Yeah.
Boy,
again, the running back, Tua, out of the shotgun. They put H.N. in motion, back to throw. Tua throws it, and it's caught by Hill. He breaks one tackle and is spun down.
God.
He's going to hit 200 yards today, Joe.
Good spot, Tua. Good spot.
Tackle.
Number 1.
Wait for him the whole way. It says, soon you break open, I'm going to drop it in there to you. Or a safety can come over and make a play.
And he floated
Yeah, how does he know that? Practice.
From the Redskins.
Good hands. 3rd and 6.
Dolphins have the football. 2nd and 7 from the Commanders' 34-yard line. Back to throw Tua, looking deep down the left sideline. He wants Waddle.
Ooh, flag. Yep, interference. We'll take it. Would have been a touchdown.
Look, he got beat badly. It was Benjamin St. Juice.
Jeez. Just can't keep up with these guys. Ooh, interference even. Yes. 30 burger upcoming.
1st and 10 from there. They run a reverse to Hill. He's got nowhere to go, but now he reverses field with that speed. He's collapsed, and he loses about 10 yards or so. It was leading 24-7 with 2 timeouts remaining. Remember, they burned one early when they challenged a play.
And you don't have to get it all on 2nd down with this group. You know, they do want to get it.
Back to throw. Tua flips it out. He's got Mostert. Mostert cuts back in. He gets some of that yards back near the 20-yard line, Joe.
Yep.
The running back.
Still are in my book.
Waddle is flanked to the right. Shotgun for Tua. Looking left. Comes back to his right. Waddle across the middle. And he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Great play. Jeez. Jeez, guys. Thank you.
Tua slides around.
First down.
Waits for Waddle.
Put it down at the 4-yard line.
Shoot up that 20 yards fast to get it back.
Yeah, 1st and goal from the 24-7 Miami. Mostert, the running back.
Let's get Jalen a touchdown.
Right up the middle. Pushing toward the goal line. Stopped at the 1. So he's got 15, trying to get him number 16 here.
Boy, there's a lot of games left for a lot of records this year.
30-second timeout.
Dolphins take a timeout with 24 seconds remaining in the half.
Hey, you know what? We haven't talked enough about how good this offensive line's been for Tua to throw the football today and have time to look for a 2nd and 3rd receiver. Boy, and you can see his confidence in the pocket. You got to be the cleanest quarterback. Raheem again.
Ball at the 1 yard line. Tua out of the shotgun. 2nd and goal. They give it to Raheem, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 6th.
Review it if you want to, but we got another one. 31. 31.
Well, we don't talk enough about Raheem.
Major offensive output today, and it is fun to watch.
In the NFL.
Fun.
Dolphins are at their game average.
Love that overhead view. Good job, Fox.
Tech on point number 31 with the extra point.
Oh, he's in there. He is in there.
Home kick is up and it's good. 31-7. The Miami Dolphins on top of the
31 points. Alex Cantine, get up.
We're standing in that end zone pretty soon, Joe. Dolphins get the ball to start the second half, too.
Yeah.
Sanders has not allowed him to return the football yet today.
Just everything is clicking. Every part of the game right now for the Dolphin team is clicking.
There's the kick, and this is the 6th touchback for Sanders this afternoon.
For the football, the way things are going.
You would think. True. Throw it as deep as you can and hope you get an interference call. Antonio Gibson, the running back. And that's what he's going to do. Howell back to throw. Steps up in the pocket, pressure, gets it off and throws it out of bounds. He wanted Curtis Samuel, but he airmailed it.
Just throws it away, basically.
Can you hear him, Alex?
15 seconds left.
They're out.
Dolphins 31, Commanders 7. They hand it to Gibson this time, and that'll all be taken to the end of the half.
Chubb Duke.
Chubb. And that'll do it. What a first half. The score, the Miami Dolphins 31, the Commanders 7. Let's send it back to our Miami Dolphins Radio Network studios to Will Alton, who has our halftime report.
All right, thanks, Jimmy. Thanks, Joe. Your Miami Dolphins up 31-7 right now over the Washington Commanders, and it's starting to get out of hand for Washington. Offensively, defensively, the Dolphins have looked fantastic today, and we will come back on the other side with the highlights from the first half. I'm Will Altoff, the Miami Dolphins Radio Network studios. This is Miami Dolphins football.
It's come your way in just under 2 hours. For another half, from Washington, Tyreek Hill, 152 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. His 78-yarder, the Horizons play of the half.
Will Altoff back here in the Miami Dolphins Radio Network studios. Your Miami Dolphins up 31-7 over the Washington Commanders. That game happening in Landover, Maryland at FedEx Field this afternoon. Let's get to the highlights now. Washington starting with the ball at their own 25 at the beginning of this game. They had possession for about 4 minutes before punting it away. Dolphins' first drive started on the Miami 14. It was only a 3-play drive, but ended in a familiar way.
Achane goes in motion. He flanks. Waddle on the right side. Back to throw Tua looking. Throws it deep for Tyreek. He's got him. And Tyreek is gone. Nobody's going to catch him. 10-5, touchdown Miami.
Beat him again down the sideline. How many times have we seen it? And it never gets old.
Extra point there put the Dolphins up 7-0. 3 more plays for the Redskins on their next drive. -4 yards total. Dolphins get the ball back on their own 30. Go 8 plays before turning things over to Jason Sanders. His 49-yard attempt is good. That put the Dolphins up 10-0. Miami and Washington traded punts before the Commanders got the ball back on their own 38. First play, though, wasn't a good one for the Commanders.
Empty backfield for Sam Howell. He's got trips to the right. Back to throw, screen pass to the right. It's picked off! It's picked off by Van Ginkel. Touchdown, Miami!
Van Ginkel running from his defensive end position and went right to him. Got himself a pick 6.
Washington got the ball back there on their own 25 after the Van Ginkel pick put the Dolphins up. They put a good-looking drive together, including a 29-yard run by Brian Robinson. It looked like they picked up a TD on 3rd and 7 from the Miami 34.
Trips to the left.
The Commanders did get on the board. QB Sam Howell with a 1-yard run to get into the end zone. Extra point made it 17-7 with the Dolphins in the lead. Dolphins start with the ball in their own 25. 5 plays later, Miami hits pay dirt.
Mostert back in the football game. Hill in motion. Goes to the right, looking for him. Deep down the field. And he got it! What a movement by Hill to catch that football. He was turned inside, Joe. The ball was hit, thrown to the outside, and he weaved his way back. Another bomb. To Hill, touchdown.
Extra point there made it 24-7. The Dolphins got back in the end zone. A Raheem Mostert 1-yard TD run, and the extra point made it 31-7 to Dolphins. We'll come back on the other side, give you some of the stat totals. You're listening to the Miami Dolphins Radio Network.
Loving it like crazy. 40-21. Alex guessed my 33-17 is in jeopardy. I'll take it. Love what these Dolphins are doing today. Man, this is fun. Halftime.